Here is 12:32 in the afternoon.
Oh, okay. Good afternoon then.
Yeah. So are you the Risa that you also hosted a few sessions? Were you the one?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I think, yeah.
Okay, the friend of Humayun, right?
Yes, I'm the friend of mine.
Okay. I think we can start now. If you have questions, Riza, you can ask me a few questions, 4 questions in part 1. And if you have those questions like, do you study or do you work? And then after that, tell me about your accommodation or the place where you live, something like that. Do you have those?
No, I guess I'm just here for the observation to see how it runs, guys.
Oh, okay.
Nothing much.
I will ask Rita. No problem.
Is that you, Sajjad?
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, please. All right, you can start now.
Okay. Last day you asked me to ask a question related to work, so I think I will ask something like that.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Do you enjoy your job?
You haven't asked me yet if I work or I study.
Oh, okay. I thought we have already skipped that, but okay, fine.
Okay.
Yeah, are you currently working or studying?
Can you repeat, please?
Are you currently working or studying?
I actually just start a new job, and this is an online work. I can teach online throughout school. This is the platform that where I use for teaching, and so far so good.
Okay. Why did you choose that job?
Oh, simply because it's very convenient. You know how it is when the global pandemic, there was an outbreak last year, so I had to take a leave of absence from a secular job, so I have to switch to an online job.
Okay. Do you enjoy your job?
Oh, I do, definitely, because I'm very passionate in teaching the structure of the English language, and this is what I'm going to do.
Okay, one more question. What was your first day at work?
First day was very overwhelming, and I think this is true to everyone, and everything that you do, that it's a start, and it's gonna be very you feel anxious and everything, so it's pretty normal. It was pretty normal. So can you ask me about accommodation, please?
Accommodation. Okay, give me a moment. One moment. Yeah. Tell me, where do you live?
Oh, I live in a high-rise building, and the building is located right in the heart of the city, and the city is called Ottawa, the nation's capital of Canada, or the capital of Canada.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it a big place?
It is a big place, but one of the things that I really love is the view from my window. My window is like from the ceiling to down to the floor. So it's a glass, it's like that serves as a wall, and I can see the Parliament Hill right from my window.
Okay. What is your favorite room?
My favorite room is my bedroom, because that's where I can see the whole city, and especially in the north side, I can see the mountains of Quebec, and it's spectacular during autumn because of the leaves, different kinds of colors of the leaves. Yeah.
Okay, your last question. Is there anything you would like to change about your flat or apartment?
That's really a hard question, because I'm a person who is very fixated on what I have. It would stay that way. So I think I'll just change a few decorations on the wall. And besides, I've been here for a few years now. I think it will have been 3 years in November, no, September. And yeah, I have to change things too.
Okay, that was the question related to your home.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you very much.
Okay.
Now
And
it's
you did very well as always.
thank you, I'm trying. Okay, so it's your turn now, Sajjad. Before I give you some questions, I'll assign. Okay, Mert is the next, and Risa is just there listening. Okay, let me give you a few questions.
If Mert wants, she can ask. She or he, I don't know.
Okay, Mert, do you want to be the examiner for Sajjad? You can.
I can. Hello everyone.
Okay. Hello, man.
Which part do you prefer, Sajjad?
Part one.
Okay. My first question, what do you do when you have a holiday?
Usually I don't get a lot of holiday, but whenever I get holiday, I try to spend that most of the time with my family members. Sometimes I go on a trip, of course with my family, sometimes with my friends, but basically I try to stay in touch with my family members and my peers.
If you could take a holiday anywhere in the world, where would you go and why?
If I could take a holiday in any place of the world, it would be Corsica. It is a city located in France, because I have seen a lot of scenery and the hotels and restaurants in many movies, and also one of my friends went there for his honeymoon. So from that moment I have a wish to go there. So definitely I will go Corsica first, then the other places as well.
Okay, what do people usually do during holidays and in your town?
In my town, there people do different kind of things, because there is a lot of activities you can do in this area. Because I live in a town which might be small, but there are different type of natural beauties, such as there is a river that goes across the city. People sometimes go there and on the bank of the river, and there are some kind of sports, or can take a boat ride and whatever they want. So these are the common things that people do in my town.
What is public transport like in your town? How do you think it could be improved?
Sorry, the last question. Could you please repeat again?
What's public transport like in your town? How do you think it could be improved?
Okay. As I was saying, I live in a small town, so there is not much traffic in the roads. So usually people go there by auto rickshaw, or some people have cars. And most of the times people take public transport like buses and trains. Sometimes as it is a small town, there is not much public transport. So sometimes you have to wait for 30 minutes, or sometimes an hour to get a train or bus. So I think this is the area where the government can improve, or some private group, they can also share rides like Uber and other stuff, so that people can reach their destination quickly.
My last question, do you think people should use public transport more? Why?
Definitely, I think people should use public transport more. First of all, I have a few reasons. First of all, it is cost effectively, because whenever you are taking your own car, it takes a lot of fuel, and it is more expensive than a public transport or bus or train. And the other reason reason is the traffic jam, because when you take a car for a single person, there are more seats for accommodation which you are not using, so it creates a lot of traffic jam. But if you are going through a train or bus, you can go with a lot of people at the same time, so it actually reduces the traffic jam, which is a very common problem in urban areas nowadays.
Okay, that's all. Thanks for your answers.
Thank you, Mert.
Now you the examiner, right?
Rita,
For
there.
Okay, so
Yeah,
let's,
Mrs. Rita.
okay, so I'll give you, let me just,
yeah, Rita, if you're busy, I can do the.
I'm sorry, Sajjad, what did you say?
Like I was saying, if you are busy, I can ask.
Yeah,
Question
sure, do
if
it.
you want.
Okay, please, yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, Mark, which part do you prefer?
Part 3 is okay.
Part 3. Just give me a moment. Okay. I will ask you some questions related to technology and education.
Okay.
What is the best age for children to start computer lessons?
Can you repeat, please?
Yes, tell me if the question is repeated to you. I'm asking you again. What is the best age for children to start computer lessons?
What is the best way?
What is the best age for children to start computer lessons?
Can you read? Can you write?
The best age,
Okay.
2 years old, 3 years old.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I think the best age is to teach computer lessons for students is 10. When I was a child, I learned in this in the age in the I learned computer when I was 10, and I think it's appropriate for learn computer.
Okay. The next question: how much has technology improved how we communicate with each other?
Can you repeat, please?
Did you get that? Sure. How much has technology improved how we communicate with each other?
I think technology improved.
Okay, I can ask you it in a different way.
Okay.
With the modern technology, okay. Do you want me to ask it in a different way?
Okay, it's fine.
Okay. How we communicate nowadays, because as the progression of modern technology, or
Can you repeat?
how we communicate? Okay. How we communicate nowadays with internet?
Okay, Mert, how, okay, what's new in our technology these days when it comes to communicating? Like now we're Zooming and Facebook,
Yeah.
we met on Facebook. How can you repeat the question?
How has that? Yeah.
How
that changed in years?
How it changed in 10 years?
Yeah.
The communication, the way we communicated
Okay.
10 years ago and the way we communicate these days.
Now.
Nowadays.
Okay, I get that. Thank you. Before 10 years, in the last decade, we communicate. We has we have communicated with computers, but not usually like in these days. And now there are many social media platforms that we can communicate with each other. So
Okay.
it is very easy to communicate in now.
Okay. The last question. Do you agree that there are still many major technological innovations to be made?
Can you repeat, please?
Do you agree that there are still many more major technological innovations to be made?
I agree because there are so many lack of technological device in our life, and it will be improved in many ways in many areas.
So can you give any example or any vision that you have?
Can you repeat?
Can you give any example or do you have any vision that how the technology is gonna change in next 20 or 30 years? Like what we can see, like flying cars or super speedy train or whatever. Any visions that you have?
Okay, I think we will see in our relatives in the hologram, I think.
Yeah, definitely that will be one. Or maybe someday we'll move to the Mars. Anyway, back to Rita. Thank you, Mert.
Or we can communicate in smartphones with holograms.
Yeah, definitely. I guess we are already doing that.
I think it's what we.
Okay. Thank you, Mert. Okay. Back to Rita.
Okay.
It's hard for me a little bit.
Okay, guys.
Definitely. We will.
Part 1 is okay, but part 3 is a little bit hard.
Yeah, but you are doing well. Not a problem.
Thank you.
Okay, guys. So we'll move to cue card. I'll give you, each of you will answer the cue card, but I'll be the one to answer first, so that maybe you can get an idea, but you don't have to really copy my idea. You can have your own. Okay, the cue card is: describe a time when you gave advice to others. Who you gave advice to, what the situation was, what advice you gave, what the result was. Okay, so I'm gonna do, I'll time myself for 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes starts now. Over the years, I had given advice. There were many times that I'd given advice to my friends and family members. But if I have to describe one today, it would be the advice the time when I give advice to my daughter. My daughter's name is Bianca. And the situation was pretty intense because she came to me one day and she was crying. I said, what's happening? And I got nervous, I got anxious. So that was the situation. And then she told me that she was 16 at that time, and she told me that she wanted to have a boyfriend. And I was pretty, I was caught off guard because we talked about this subject many times in the past that she couldn't have a boyfriend at a very young age, and the result was she did have a boyfriend, and I was pretty devastated because it was not because of the relationship, I guess, but because of the fact that it was disobedience from her part, and disobedience to me as her parent, or yeah. And I was thinking like, okay, but then the end result was okay, because I think I was just worried that she would get into an abusive relationship. So I just told her that, okay, make sure that once you get into a situation that things will be out of hand, and you get so mean to each other, so just leave the relationship. That was my advice. Anyway, so she listened to me with that advice, and right now she's good overall. That was a good situation, because she kind of adhered to my advice to keep the relationship happy and just relax. Okay, that's it. Anyways, that was not a
Okay,
good.
that's good.
Okay.
Oh, so you have to say hi to Priyanka from us.
Sorry?
Okay. Oh, I said you have a daughter, so say hi to Priyanka from us.
Okay, I will. All right. So now, okay, whose turn? Sajjad, it's your turn.
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
Just could you please?
Can you repeat?
Okay, yeah.
I'll send the. Okay, I'll send the. Let me see. I'll send the.
In the chat.
Yeah, just a moment.
Okay. It's really fine.
I'll send this screenshot to you guys.
Yeah, you can send it to the group, messenger group, or here. Wait.
Mert, where are you, Mert? I have some. Okay, Mert. Oh no, this is not the right one.
Or you can send it to the messenger group, I guess.
Yeah, I'm trying. Just a moment. Yes. Okay, let me see. Is that? Have you got it?
Yes, ma'am.
It's not yet.
Sajjad, have you got it?
Not yet, ma'am.
Okay, just a moment.
Okay, that's okay. I think I have written the questions.
It's here now. Okay, I think.
Oh, yeah. No,
Okay, now I'll give you time.
Mark, do you wanna go?
You go first.
Okay. No,
Do you need 1 minute to prepare?
no, I can just start right away.
Okay, your 2 minutes starts now. Okay, go.
Okay, the person I gave advice was my niece. It was 3 years earlier, when she was a 14 years kid, and she did not have much knowledge about the computer and the internet. One day she came to me and asked me.
Oh, Sajjad, I can't hear you. I think you got
There is a
disconnected.
connection problem.
Yeah, he's still there. I can see. Sajjad, we can't hear you if you're still talking. So I think you can move somewhere. To where your modem of your internet, when you're close, it's good if you're close to that. Sajjad, we can't hear you. Sajjad, are you there? Oh, he's gone. I think it's your turn, Mert.
Okay,
So,
I'm preparing.
okay. Okay, do you want 1 minute preparation?
Yes.
Okay, 1 minute starts now. I'll let you know. Okay. So I have time to talk to my friends on YouTube. Okie dokie. Yeah. Pretty much. It's not. It's kind of quiet today. There's only Sajjad and Mert. And the internet is not even good. Okay. Almost done with the 1 minute. Okay, your time is up.
Okay.
Start speaking now.
And in
Go ahead.
before 2 years, my friend came to me and he said he has a problems. He said he has a problem with his girlfriend, and he said there is a connection problem, communicate problems with his girlfriend, and he wanted to me give advice to him, and I told him she is harmful for you, and your relationships going bad, I think I said, and in the result he broke up with his girlfriend, and after that he thanked to me for my advice.
Mm.
And he thinks I'm right. He thinks I'm right in this subject. That's it.
Yay! That's good, Mert, because today you could get up to 2 minutes. Whoa. Even if
Yes.
you were slow, but it's a good progress now, because before you
I used time.
you used to stop just in the middle.
Yes, thank
Okay.
you.
And you know what you can do? Just practice those easy cue cards. Well, easy for you. For example, describe a person, describe a friend, describe a teacher, something like that. You will find different cue cards like those on the internet. I don't know which sources you go to when it comes to
You can
IELTS.
just Google it and you will get.
Yeah. So
That's
try
okay.
those and then time them.
Resource.
First, what you can do, write your answer. Write the things that you want to say. And then just read them when you practice so that you would know whether it's 2 minutes or not. You know what I mean?
Okay. Thanks
Yeah,
for your
it's
advice.
just a practice. So, and then when you do that, then you get used to it, and you know how to do it when it comes to time and and the words, how you word your sentences. So that would be good. It's just kind of like your
In
practice.
this way, I know what I would say.
Yes. Yeah, that's right. Okay, Sajjad, you wanna continue?
Yeah. Last time I got disconnected. Should I restart?
Yeah, sure. I'll time you 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes start now.
Okay. Last time I gave a serious advice to my niece. It was almost 3 years ago when she was a young child. We got her a new iPad for her gaming and other purposes. One day she came to me and asked me to create a social media account for her, and she asked me if she could use one. I was saying her, no, you are not yet ready for using social media because the internet is not a very safe place for younger people. There is a lot of violence and some people might abuse you. So we should not use it now. At least you have to be 14 years or more. But she became so stubborn. So I gave her advice not to do that, and I gave her a kids version of a social media, which is Messenger. So that was the advice I gave her, and then she started using the kids version. She actually did not have to do much things. She had to just communicate with her friends for her own homework, or maybe do some fun work, or make a plan with her friends. So that was the things she had to do, and her job was getting done by the kids version as well. And nowadays she has become 16 years old, and now she has her own social media account, and now she can do all of the things by herself. And I think she is quite mature enough to do her work on internet by herself. And the result, the advice I gave her, she took it, and now the result is quite good. Now she is doing very well in her study and also in her social life as well. I think
Okay.
reach 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have 10 seconds left, but it's good.
Okay,
that was good.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, nice. Okay, well, we did. There are only the three of us. We can talk a little bit about. Oh, Sajjad, I'm so curious about you. You are a surgeon.
Actually, I'm a dental surgeon. I'm a dentist.
Oh.
That's what the thing was.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you do like the flip? What do you flap something? I had those in the past many times when they.
Okay. I work in a private clinic. And I do. There is a main surgeon who doesn't allow me to do all kind of surgical stuff since I'm a newbie. So I do the scaling and root canals, fillings, and those kind of things. And I'm doing my post graduation. And eventually, I have a plan to come to your country. Actually, so that's the reason why I'm.
Oh, I think it's because you are young. Is that your photo on the screen?
Yeah.
Because
That's me.
you look,
I'm 27.
yeah. Oh wow, that's why. Maybe that's why you are not that you are not allowed. You will be allowed, but it's just that you need some time to.
It's just I don't have much experience or not have that post graduation degree.
Do you assist when the surgeon would do the surgery?
Yeah, I do. Actually, I perform treatment on patients too, but not the flap or the surgical stuff yet. But
Okay.
I do the other stuff like simple extraction or filling, or there are root canals, and there are some other things.
Okay. Yeah, I had lots of dental makeover in the past, and it's like every 3 months I go. Until even now I still go every 3 months because that's my dentist, our family dentist wants me to do.
Yeah, and it's quite expensive there, I guess.
Oh, it's very expensive, but we have insurance, so we don't pay a thing. We pay like upfront, but then our insurance, I have two insurance, would refund the money that I spent at the dentist office. So I'm refunded 100%. So actually, I don't spend anything.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Because I was told most of the insurance do not cover the dental treatments. Oh, that's good then.
Yeah, you're not
Okay.
covered with OHIP. OHIP is the healthcare, and it's not, and the dental is not included. So
Okay.
you have each individual should have their own dental insurance. Most of the time you get it from work. Your company would give the other part, the half of it, and you will
Allowance,
also
yeah.
contribute. It's deducted from your pay. You don't even
Okay, I
know
get
it that you're paying. Like me, I have my insurance. I'm paying, but I don't even know because it's when I get my pay, it's just my pay, and I don't have to. I don't have to
Yeah, I
set
get that. I
aside the
get that.
amount to pay for my dental, and my other insurance
Okay.
is from my husband. So I'm under my
Okay.
husband's insurance. I have two. So what is not covered in my own insurance from work, it's 80% covered, so the 20 is not covered. So after the 80% is reimbursed to me, then the 20% is reimbursed by my husband's insurance. So I still
Okay.
get 100% refund.
Okay, I get that.
Okay. So Sajjad, all right, Mert, what about you, Mert? Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Um,
Oh, you don't have to if you are a person who is very private. Just tell us something that you are comfortable telling.
I graduated from Asian University in Turkey, and in sociology
Okay.
department.
Uh-huh.
Turkey is a very good place. A lot of people go there for visiting. Oh, that's a very good country. Yeah.
Which place is
Yeah.
that? I know Istanbul. I know Ankara. Yeah.
İzmir. İzmir, Çeşme, you know Çeşme?
Yeah, I read
it's
about
a very
that. But I can't-
touristical
I never
place.
heard of that, but yeah, I guess the whole Turkey seems fun to me because all I see is the travel video and vlogs from the different YouTubers, and it always looks like, oh, that's so fun.
There was.
Yeah, usually Russians travel in our country so much. Yeah, they know our beaches or touristical place much more.
Okay.
It's actually, to be honest, Turkey is close to my heart. That's a place that I've been thinking a lot in the past because my daughter had a friend. His name is Barawan, but you read it as Batuhan. But in here in
Batuhan, yes.
yeah, in Canada, he was called Barawan. In English, Barawan. Okay, and his dad was an ambassador at that time to Mongolia, and then he moved to Jordan, I think. But his mother was a diplomat also here in Ottawa. The mother was a diplomat, and so he was here to study, and he was here with his mom, and I think he studied here until, because they had to move also after 3 years, so that's why I don't see them anymore. But yeah, I did. And
I think he is studying in here.
I'm sorry.
I think he's studying in Canada.
Yeah, he studied, and yeah, I think yeah, he was a very brilliant boy. Yeah, but
Mark, where are you doing ads? Where do you wanna go? Do you have a plan to migrate in a different country, or is it for the job? If you wanna say, if you don't want to answer, that's okay too.
I want to go in abroad for a postgrad, a master.
Any country in specific?
It's probably Germany or actually.
It's
Okay,
okay.
okay.
Just a heads up, guys. It's less than 1 minute left. Oh, okay. That's finished. Okay. Okay. Bye, YouTube. Bye.